Hello and welcome to today's Yoga Bite. Today's going to be all about creativity. So today we're just going to do a short mini flow and we're going to be utilizing both sides of our mat today. So just make sure you listen to the cues. You don't need any props for today unless you like to use some blocks to bring the floor up to you. Grab those if you need them. Otherwise, nothing's necessary. And today's quote is by Albert Einstein. Creativity is intelligence having fun. So we'll get right started. Let's go ahead and stand up on our mats. Come into a nice your feet hip width apart. And from here, we're just going to inhale and bring your hands up overhead. And you're going to interlace your hands, but bring your two index fingers to point upward at the sky. So inhale and really stretch and reach out of those hips. Really stretch yourself tall and toward the sky. Inhaling. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and go over to our left. So side bend to your left. Inhale here. Exhale back up. Inhale and exhale back over to the right. And inhale. Exhale back up. And inhale one more time. So we'll stay up there another moment. And then exhale and swan dive forward to bring the hands out to your arms up to their sides. Forward fold. You can have your knees can be bent or straight. Inhale and halfway look up. And exhale, fold in. We'll do that twice more. So inhale, flat back, look up. And exhale, fold in, look inside. Inhale, flat back, look out in front of you. And exhale, fold in. And really just shake your head here. Let your neck go. Take a moment. You can shake your head yes or no. And then on the inhale, come all the way back up, hands overhead. And exhale back into your mountain pose. Nice. All right, so we're going to start out with warrior two pose. We're going to face this way. So we're going to go ahead and bring our right leg out into our warrior two stance. So bend the right leg and the left leg will come back. Make sure you have that heel to arch alignment. So again, your right knee is bent and your left leg is straight. Bring your arms up and out, and really just come out of your pelvis and out and open. So just really open yourself up, fill up the space. Nice bend in your knee here. Inhale here and exhale. And on the inhale, straighten that front leg, and now we're just going to tip forward into a triangle pose. So go ahead and bring that right hand down to your right shin, a block or the floor, and the left arm will go up overhead, looking up. So look up at that left hand and breathe here. On the inhale, come back up to your warrior two. And from here, we're just going to pivot on that back foot. So we're going to come into a high lunge. So if you need to put your hands down, you can, or try to stay steady and just pivot around and open up that stance a little bit so you're a little bit more steady. And now you're in a high lunge. So you're on the ball of your back foot. Your front right leg is still bent, arms up overhead. Reach up, breathe in here, really open up, take up lots of space. And exhale, we're going to come around now into the center here. So go ahead and turn both of your feet parallel with your legs nice and wide. Inhale, get up nice and tall, and exhale, fold forward. Forward bend. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you like. Place your hands down on the ground and really just stretch this out here. If you have really tight hamstrings, you can always have a bend in your knees. And now on the inhale, come all the way back up. And now we're going to go to the other side of our mat. So now turn those left toes out, bend that left leg, and now you're in warrior two facing the other direction. So left leg is bent, right leg is behind you and straight. Come out of your pelvis, really grow tall and long, and stretch those arms way out, keeping the shoulders down, away from the ears, and inhale here. Stay for the exhale. And on the inhale, straighten that front leg, your left leg, and now tip forward into your triangle pose here. So bringing that left hand down to your left shin, block or floor, and bring that right arm up overhead. And looking up at that right hand in your triangle pose. And breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. And on the inhale, come all the way back up into your warrior two pose. And now we're going to pivot on that back foot like we did the other way. Now we're going to face to the left of our mat. So go ahead and pivot, and you need to put your hands down. Go for it. Adjust your stance so you're nice and steady. So your front left leg is bent, your back leg, you're on the ball of the foot and it's straight. Inhale and bring those arms way up. Again, take up as much space as you can. Inhale here. Exhale. And now on the inhale, we're going to come back through that forward bend again. So go ahead and get your nice, stretch your legs long and wide. Feet are parallel to the mat. Inhale, get tall, and exhale, fold forward. Hands down on the mat, and really stretch that out. And on the inhale, come back up. And now we're going to go back to the other side. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and pivot that right leg out. We're going to bend it, and now you're going to bring your hands down to the mat. Pivot on that back foot, and bring that back leg, left leg, knee down. So now untuck those back toes, and now you're facing the right-hand side of your mat. Your right leg is bent. Come on up. And then inhale and bring those arms up overhead. Stay for the exhale. And on the inhale, go ahead and drop that left arm down to the mat. And then you're going to twist to your right. So twist your chest, bring yourself over to the right, and bring that right arm up overhead. So we're a nice twist here. And exhale here. Now on the inhale, listen carefully. We're going to now pivot. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up on to the ball of our right foot. So your heel will be off the ground. It may be on the ground. Mine just doesn't go down. And you're just going to pop that left leg. Your left leg is going to be straight, and your left toes will be pointing up toward the sky. So you're balancing here on the ball of your foot. Inhale here, again, flexing those left toes. Get a nice stretch along here. Inhale. And then on the exhale, listen carefully. We're now going to go to the other side. So we're going to pivot here. So we're going to bend that left leg. Pivot on the back of your right leg. Bring that right knee down. Untuck those back toes. And come on up now for your low lunge. So your left leg is bent. You're facing the left side of your mat now. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Stay for the exhale. On the inhale, bring that right hand down to the ground. And now you're going to twist to your left. So go ahead and twist that chest wide and open, and bring that left arm up overhead. And your nice twist here. And exhale. And then again, we're going to pivot onto the left foot. So come up on the ball of your left foot, And then your right leg is going to come out straight and long, and flex those right toes up toward the sky. My heel is not on the ground. Yours might be. Mine is not able to do that. Inhale here. Exhale. Now on the inhale, we're going to come all the way back up. Go ahead and turn your wider stance here. Go ahead and have both of your feet out at a 45-degree angle. And we'll just come into this little bent knee squat kind of pose. So you can just sway back and forth here a little bit, feeling that opening. And then from there, as creatively or as gracefully as you want, go ahead and sit back down on your mat. So you can come through a squat, whatever feels good for you. And now you're going to stretch that right leg out long on your mat. Right toes are flexed. Bring the left foot in at like a tree pose, so it's going to be here on your upper thigh. And now you're going to turn your body over to that right leg. Inhale and exhale, fold over that. You can be more upright, and you can be further down. A strap is also handy here. Breathing here. On the inhale, come up and go ahead and stay in the same configuration with your legs, but now we're just going to bend directly over our ankle. So we're going to go right down the center here. So just go ahead and bend over. Breathing there. And inhale and come back up. And now we're going to switch to the other side. So I'll turn so you can see better here. Left leg is going to be outstretched. And the right leg is going to come in like tree pose, so it'll be up on your upper thigh here. And inhale and twist your body so that you're now facing over that left leg. Left toes are flexed. Inhale and fold forward any amount, whatever feels best for you. You can grab your toe, grab your foot if you like, or stay more upright. Grab your leg, grab a strap, whatever feels good. Breathing here. And inhale, come back up, and now we're just going to stay in the same configuration with our legs, and now we're just going to bend, fold forward right down the center. So you'll be right over your ankles. Your ankle, not ankles. Breathe here. Be happy that you found your way to your mat today. You could always run through this sequence a few times if you want to extend the length of the class. And inhale and come back up. And if you have time, I highly suggest lying back into Shavasana. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for joining me for this short little yoga bite on creativity. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.